Little pigs, let me come in. Not by the hair on your chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. Here's Johnny.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful Thursday. Don't forget, right here on The Quartering and on Rumble, I will be streaming with Sydney Watson tonight at about 10 after 5 Central Time. Absolutely would love to see you there. We're talking about the Brofessor. We're talking about her getting squished on the plane. We're talking about She-Hulk. We're talking about all sorts of stuff. So I'm really, really hoping you'll have the time to stop by. However, we've got a new article that perhaps is the most insane thing I've ever read, and now we're going to read it together. The article is titled, prepare yourself, okay? Why nobody should be using the thumbs up emoji in 2022, and the 10 symbols only, quote, old people use that have Gen Z rolling their eyes. Now, if you're like me, you're absolutely concerned about Gen Z. You want to make sure Gen Z is happy and not triggered, and that's why, you know, as a lord and or lady, I have this amazing sponsor for you. Quick before we get into the story, huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Established Titles. Established Titles is a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. They allow people to buy as little as 1 square foot of dedicated land so they can call themselves a lord or a lady officially. In return, they commit to plant a tree with every order and protect the beautiful pristine woodlands of Scotland. Established Titles makes an absolutely amazing gift, and a person could officially get their name changed on documents. Their title pack gives you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land on a private estate and an official certificate with a crest. Established Titles is currently having a really big sale just for you, my subscribers. You can get an additional 10% off any purchase you make with the discount code TheQuartering. So click the link below, go to establishedtitles.com/TheQuartering and use promo code TheQuartering to save an extra 10% today. Now, why nobody should be using the thumbs up emoji in 2022. Now, I saw the tweet thread, which got absolutely demolished with 6,100 quote tweets and just 1,700 likes. Gen Zers say they feel attacked whenever they see a passive aggressive thumbs up emoji. A 24-year-old on Reddit, that tells you everything you need to know, summed up the Gen Z argument by saying it best: never use any situation as it's hurtful. Hurtful. Quote, no one my age in the office does it, but the Gen X people always do it. Took me a bit to adjust it and get it out of my head, but it means they're mad at me. What? I 100% disagree. I use it all the time. When people send me like Facebook messages or like Twitter DMs, it's just like saying, hey, you know, like, gotcha. I'm not mad. Like, that's such a weird thing. Like, no real person has ever looked at the thumbs up emoji and thought, boy, they must be mad. Others agree it's bad form, especially at work. Quote, my last workplace had WhatsApp chat for our team to send info to each other, and most of the people just replied with a thumbs up. I don't know why, but it seemed hostile. This is a real article. According to a recent poll of 2,000 young people aged 16 to 29, emojis used by, quote, old people include the thumbs up, the red heart, the okay hand, and the grimacing face. What? Speaking of the passive-aggressive behavior in workplace, here are some phrases you may read in your boss email and what they really mean. Let us know if you have any questions. Whoever this woman is cringe and dumb. Like, is a thumbs up emoji in your text vocabulary? Yes, but aggressively. What? It's like somebody wrote this article to purposely get ratioed by this meme. As you get older, you begin to appreciate how liberating it is to not care about other people's feelings. I mean, imagine being so weak that a cartoon hand upsets you. 5,000 likes. I'll use what I like. Thanks, thumbs up. This morning I sent my friends a text to say I'd be late coming over. She replied with a thumbs up emoji. I've been shaking ever since she sent it, and I've had to go to my safe space to recover. Like, most people just replying with massive thumbs up for everyone. Cool article, Daily Mail. Thanks for letting us know. I'll use it more often. I mean, like, this article is actually written like in earnest. Like, it is not just like hardy hard. This is a meme. No, they're literally saying that the thumbs up is essentially canceled. That you can't be using it because it's triggering to people. The article is real. Others agreed as bad form. I feel like it feels like people are, quote, too lazy to type. Did you ever think this is a total Gen Z thing? And not all Gen Z. It's certainly not any beautiful, intelligent, smart Gen Zers that watch my videos. Did it ever occur to you that maybe, I know this is wild, they're busy? Maybe they're busy. I get Facebook messages all the time, and because I have my normal account I use the Messenger for, and I get a lot of viewers, for example, who add me there. By the way, if you actually want to contact me, you need to go to thequartering.locals.com today and follow me there. So oftentimes I'll wake up and I'll have like 20 messages, and then they're like, I don't want them to think I'm ignoring them, so I'll just be like, hey, cool, thumbs up. Hey, cool, gotcha, whatever. Like, okay, cool. I don't have time to type to everybody. I'm not trying to be aggressive. I'm not trying to, quote unquote, trigger them or make them upset. I'm like literally like trying to get on with my day. The top 10 emojis that make you look old, according to losers on Reddit. They forgot that in the subtitle. Monkey eye cover? I've never even sent that. Loudly, the poo emoji. What? That's timeless. Thumbs up grimacing face? What? While people in their mid-30s and older are comfortable using the thumbs up, younger people are not. Why do you feel it's unsettling? Honest question. Because that's literally how I respond to 90% of messages. I'm almost 40 though, one person said. And it appeared the older person behind the keyboard, the more likely they were to love hitting the keyboard's thumbs up. I love it because it means many, many things I approve of. What? She agreed with other people's fears that it could be misconstrued. Nobody misconstrues a thumbs up. It potentially has very different meanings depending on the cultural background. That's just not right. I have people of all cultural backgrounds who follow me. Can somebody tell me where the thumbs up is an aggressive, misconstrued symbol? I mean, this is coming from the generation that thinks the OK hand symbol they all fell for a literal 4chan op that was happening wide out in the open for everyone to see, and they still believed it. And now they're worried about thumbs ups? I don't understand. She believes a thumbs up should be kept to social media or at most texts. It could be a nice technique for liking a message before responding in a text, as it indicates the sender's message was good. And this can aid in... Who are these? They're neats, aren't they? That's what these people are. Is that? I need to look up the definition of that because I think that's... Yeah, a neat. Not in education, employment, or training. Refers to a person who is unemployed and not receiving an education or vocational training. This is probably coming from the NEET subreddit. It's somebody who's like doing nothing with their life and they identify as such. Ms. Ellison said it was important to understand the relationship dynamics in workplace before deciding whether or not to use emojis. First of all, when you're in the workplace, you shouldn't be using emojis anyway. It's cringe, okay? You should just be communicating and responding to people professionally. Now, if you work at Buffalo Wild Wings, that's a little different than working at some like the Associated Bank or something like that, okay? So I understand that your workplace environment, but like I can tell you this, if dudes, and I know I'm going to get a bunch of them after I say this, but when men send me emojis, I look at them differently. I don't like it. Men should not be sending other men emojis unless perhaps ironically. I don't want emojis in my phone from other men. It's just weird. Girls send them, that's fine. And grandmas can send them. Okay, if you're a grandmother or a grandfather, you can send emojis. If you're a grown man, you shouldn't be sending emojis unless it's to your kids or it's ironic. That's just my opinion. I'm not triggered by it. If I see a thumbs up, I don't lose my proverbial mind. But then again, I'm not some weird Gen Z loser. And whoever this Belinda Cleary is from Australia, I'm going to have to talk to Sydney on the podcast about Belinda and see if she's familiar with her. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up on it. You click that red subscribe button down below. And make sure 5:10 Central, come back to the channel for the live stream.